If you visit for the first time, then click the subscribe button and press bell icon so you get notification about every new video.
Hello and welcome to Intermediate Compulsory English 2 387. This is your coordinator Shagufta Siraj. I am sure by now most of you must have passed Compulsory English 1 386 and found it quite useful in improving your listening, speaking, reading and writing skills. This course will further enable you to communicate confidently in English language. In everyday situation, all of us are required to carry out tasks in which understanding of English language is a must. For instance, reading bills and signboards, reading advertisements and applying for jobs, filling in forms and questionnaires, receiving and making phone calls, understanding traffic signals and signs, making and responding to queries, and much more. We are sure, like Compulsory English 1, you will find this book too a great help in all such situations and for all such activities. Now be ready along with your notebook and pencil and listen to the recorded texts carefully. You might be required to do some activities also while listening to some of the texts or afterwards. Are you ready? Let's start.
Recorded Text 1. This dialogue is between Shahid Afridi, the famous cricketer and TV reporter. The reporter is interviewing Mr. Afridi. Let's listen to the interview.
Great hit. That's what you'd expect from Shahid Afridi. Very good in that region side, Afridi, when the ball is pitched up. Loves it in his zone, in that zone in particular. And just eased it over long on.
Hello, Mr. Afridi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
It's a pleasure to have you here with us. Today, we would like to talk to you about your personal life.
It would be my pleasure to talk to you, and I would like to thank you for inviting me to your show.
Coming to our questions, please tell us how does your day start and what time do you get up?
I don't like getting up late. I leave my bed before the prayer time and then go for a long walk. After that, I take bath and have my breakfast.
What do you like to have in your breakfast? Do you go for simple food or real taste?
I don't mind tasty foods as long as they are healthy, but I can't stand oily things in my breakfast.
Would you like to tell our viewers about the kind of personality you have? Extrovert or introvert?
I like mixing up with the people. I'm quite fond of making friends, and in my free time, I like to go out with them for fun.
Mr. Afridi, what kind of company do you want to have? We mean, what kind of people do you make friends?
Well, I like cheerful fellows as my friends. I wish that my friends provide me all pleasures of life and be a source of inspiration for me. I hate people who show off and do not care about the poor.
Okay. What do you like to do in company of your friends?
Well, when in Islamabad, I adore going uphill for hiking. At other times, I feel myself fond of swimming and hunting.
Tell us about your likes and dislikes in food. Do you like fast foods or simple dishes?
I love to eat Pakistani dishes. When I go abroad, I prefer going to Pakistani restaurants if possible. And in particular, I enjoy biryani and chicken nihari. Beside this, I like to eat mangoes, but I'm not quite fond of eating dry fruit. Also, I strongly dislike fast food.
Mr. Afridi, I thank you very much for sparing time and coming to our show and talk to us. It was very pleasant talking to you and getting to know about you.
You're most welcome. It was a pleasure being here.
Recorded Text 2. Aleem, Ghani, Farida, and Saima are in a restaurant for a lunch. The waiter is asking them about their choice in food. See how each one of them tells him about their likes and dislikes in the selection of food.
What would you like to have, sir?
I have a special biryani.
And you, sir? Would you like to have biryani too?
No, I don't fancy eating biryani much. Please bring me plain rice.
What would you like, madam?
Well, can I have chicken korma, please? I don't quite like rice.
And you, madam?
I am quite fond of your halim, but please do not add spices because I am quite sick of them.
Recorded text 3. You must have read a number of stories, especially when you were a child. Here is an interesting story. You might have read this story earlier as well. Even if you have already read it, there is no harm reading it again. This is going to refresh your memories.
Once the wind and the sun came to have a quarrel. Either of them claimed to be a stronger. At last, they agreed to have a trial of strength. Here comes a traveler. Let's see who can strip him off his cloak, said the sun. The wind agreed and chose to have the first turn. He blew in the hardest possible way. As a result, the traveler wrapped his cloak even more tightly around him. Then it was the turn of the sun. At first he shone very gently, so the traveler loosened his cloak from his neck. The sun went on shining brighter and brighter. The traveler felt hot. Before long, he took off his cloak and put it in his bag. The wind had to accept his defeat. Moral: fury or force cuts no ice where gentleness does the job.
Recorded text 4.
You are leaving school very shortly, Khalid. What are your plans about the future? Do you have any idea?
Well, ma'am, it depends on the marks I secure in metric. If I get good marks, I'd opt for pre-engineering group in F.Sc because I want to become an engineer. If not, I am thinking of joining army.
Now, let's have a word with Nisma. Well, Nisma, have you made up your mind about what you are going to do after metric?
I haven't decided yet, but I think I am going to become a teacher.
Any special reason? Why are you interested in teaching?
No special reason, ma'am, except that most of the women in my family are very good teachers.
Have you got any other plans as well?
Yes, ma'am, I am interested in writing as well, so I may become a writer.
What about you, Sarah?
My plans are very clear. I intend to become a good housewife.
Oh, really? Saeed, how about you?
Ma'am, my parents want me to become a scientist, but I'm not very keen on it. I'd rather work as a journalist.
That's nice. I wish good luck to all of you.
Recorded text 5. Listen to this telephonic conversation which is between two friends, Saad and Farooq. Listen carefully and try to guess the correct function in each sentence. You have been studying these functions in different units of 386 and 387.
Hi Farooq, I am so glad you have done a wonderful job by setting a new record in swimming.
Thank you very much, Saad.
Farooq, why don't you come to my place tomorrow? We can talk more about it.
Saad, I'm not sure I'm whether free tomorrow. How about Sunday?
Farooq, that's fine for me. Let it be Sunday.
Saad, shall I bring cards with me?
Farooq, I prefer to listen to music. I have some good music. I hope you would enjoy.
Saad, I assume you have moved to another place. Could you give me some idea about your new house?
Recorded text 6. Now you are going to listen to a dialogue between Ahmed and Naveed. In the dialogue, Ahmed is instructing Naveed how to change a car tire.
Hello, Naveed. What are you doing?
Hello. I need to change the tire of my car, but I don't know how to do it. Could you please help me? Changing a flat tire is not a very pleasant experience.
Sure, why not?
Thanks.
Do you have a car jack to lift the car and a wheel brace?
Yes, all these tools are in my car's kit.
First, make sure the handbrake is on and that the car is in gear.
Yes, it's on. I have checked it.
Put the jack in position and lift the car a little.
Wait a minute. Let me first do it. Yes, what next?
Recorded text 7. We usually ask questions because we need some kind of information or clarity on the issue under discussion. Listen to these short dialogues where different people are asking questions and giving answers. You will notice that there are several purposes for asking questions.
Dialogue 1.
Ammi, what's cooked for lunch today?
I've cooked dal chawal and aloo ki sabzi today.
Dialogue 2.
What's the latest score? How many runs has Shahid Afridi made?
It's 150 not out.
Dialogue 3.
Ma'am, where can I buy a good dictionary?
Well, go to any good bookstore and you will get one.
Dialogue 4.
Excuse me, when will the flight to Gilgit going to take off?
In 40 minutes. Wait for the announcement, please.
Dialogue 5. Why is the doctor so late?
He's caught up in traffic, ma'am. He'll be here in 10 minutes.
Recorded text 8. WH questions are not the only questions that we ask if we need some information. There are many different ways of asking questions to get information. Let's listen to some more dialogues in which different people are asking questions to get different kinds of information. Listen to the dialogues carefully and then do the activities that follow.
Dialogue 6.
Excuse me, can you tell me the time, please?
Yeah, of course. It's 7 o'clock.
Thank you. I have to rush before the interview starts.
Dialogue 7.
Excuse me, is there a bank near here?
Yes, there is a bank opposite to the United Bakery.
How can I get there?
Take the first left turn, go straight, and it's on the left.
Thank you. Where can I get a taxi to take me there?
Well, there is one parked right here.
Dialogue 8.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I would like a room for the night.
Would you like a single room or a double room?
A double room, please. I have my family with me. How much is the room rent?
It's rupees 3,000 for a double room.
That's fine. I shall take it. Do you need some deposit?
Well, yes, sir. You can pay half the amount now.
Dialogue 9.
Would you like a window or an aisle seat?
An aisle seat, please.
Do you have any baggage?
Yes, just this small handbag.
Here's your boarding pass. Have a nice flight.
Thank you.
Dialogue 10.
Can I see a menu, please?
Yes, sir. Here's the menu card.
Thank you. What's today's special?
Tandoori chicken and garlic naan.
That sounds good. I shall have that.
Dialogue 11.
I'm looking for a nice warm shawl.
Are you interested in woolen or pashmina shawls?
Pashmina shawls, please.
Which color would you prefer?
I'd prefer light colors, please.
Recorded text 9. This dialogue is between two friends, Bilal and Rizvan, talking on the phone. Bilal is arranging a program for an outing with Rizvan. Let's listen to the dialogue. Hello Rizvan, it's Bilal here.
Oh, hello Bilal. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Oh, alright.
Are you free in the first week of August?
I'm afraid I'm not. Is there something special?
I want to go out for an outing to Murray. I was wondering if you could join me.
Oh no, I've been to Murray several times. Would you like to go to Swat?
I'd very much like to see Swat, but we should have at least 1 week to visit Swat.
Then let's go to Abbottabad.
That's a nice idea. What day would you like to go?
I think coming Wednesday will be okay.
I have an important meeting on Wednesday. How about Friday?
That's fine with me.
I'm sure we'll enjoy the trip.
I hope so.
Okay then, see you.
Bye.
In the dialogue,
You just listened to, you heard the expressions like, I was wondering if, would you like to go to, let's go to. These expressions have been used by Bilal to invite Rizwan for an outing. Besides these, we can also use many other expressions. Let us first listen to some brief dialogues carefully.
Recorded text 10.
First dialogue.
Hey Rehana, I wonder if you would like to go to the cinema tonight?
I'd love to, Farzana. What a lovely idea.
How about having a dinner afterwards?
Sorry, I'm afraid I can stay out for a long time.
Second dialogue.
Sadia, would you like to join me for a cup of tea?
Yes, Farooq. I'd love to.
How about going for a long drive later on?
No, thanks. I'm busy tonight.
Third dialogue. Would you like to have some salad, beta?
I'd very much like to, Ammi.
And what sort of salad would you like?
I'd like a green salad, please.
Fourth dialogue.
Rizwan, we should be delighted if you could come and have dinner with us.
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
And watch movie later on.
No, thanks. I have an appointment in the evening.
Recorded text 11. When we like or dislike certain things or actions, we express our approval or disapproval accordingly. Let's listen to a dialogue between a teacher and a student. While listening, let's pay attention to the expressions of the teacher.
Numan, I appreciate that you've submitted your assignment in time. At the same time, I really don't like the work you have done.
Sorry, ma'am, but there was no one to help me.
Well, then why didn't you come to me? I'm actually very disappointed with your work this time. You can do better than this.
Ma'am, I promise to do better in the future. Please give me one more chance.
I'm sure you will. Because in the past, you've always been so hardworking and I like the way you work. So I expect that you will be the same in future as well.
Recorded text 12. Listen to these short exchanges between different people and notice how they are expressing approval and disapproval responding to these.
Like your new dress.
Thanks. I'm glad you like it.
I don't like the way he gave his presentation before the audience.
Well, it wasn't that bad.
Please, give me some money. I am very hungry.
Look at him, so young and healthy. Can't he work? Beggars are a real nuisance.
Here you are, 1 kilo of apples.
Is it really? I think your scale is not balanced. I usually get 8 apples in a kilo. You've given me only 6?
Is this bus going to the railway station?
Yes, I am going there.
Excuse me, you shouldn't spit in a bus. It's bad manners and unhygienic.
Recorded text 13. Here is a dialogue between two friends, Ahmed and Bilal, who are talking to each other about their new neighbors. Listen to the dialogue carefully.
Bilal, what's all that noise outside?
Just a minute, Ahmed. Let me have a look. Oh, it looks as if a new family is moving in next door.
Oh, it's a bit early, isn't it? Ah, well, I guess we better get up.
It's amazing how quickly the houses are selling around here. The Khans only put it on the market a month ago.
Where did they move to?
I think they were buying a 2-story house in Lahore.
Sounds nice. I hope the new family will be nice.
Well, I was speaking with Mr. Khan last week. He told me that the new family who has bought this house is a young couple with 2 daughters. They liked the house because it was near to their daughter's school.
2 daughters? That will please my daughter Iman.
Ha! Maybe we better go next door and say hello.
Yeah, and maybe we better start thinking of selling too. I'd like a 2-story house in Lahore as well.
Recorded text 14. Listen to this beautiful poem and underline the words that rhyme with each other.
Mirror, 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 mirror by the sink. Tell me what you truly think. Am I fat or am I thin? Will I lose or shall I win? Am I short, perhaps too tall? Are my ears a bit too small? Is my nose exactly right? Do I have an overbite? Am I weak or super strong? Is my hair too short or long? Am I smart or rather dumb? Can you say what I'll become? Am I nerdy? Am I cool? Am I awful? Do I rule? Am I great or do I stink? Mirror, mirror by the sink. Students, let's listen the poem once again.
Mirror, mirror by the sink, tell me what you truly think.
Mirror, mirror by the sink, tell me what you truly think.
Am I fat or am I thin? Will I lose or should I win?
Am I fat or am I thin? Will I lose or should I win?
Am I short, perhaps too tall? Are my ears a bit too small?
Am I short, perhaps too tall? Are my ears a bit too small?
Is my nose exactly right? Do I have an overbite?
Is my nose exactly right? Do I have an overbite?
Am I weak or super strong? Is my hair too short or long?
Am I weak or super strong? Is my hair too short or long?
Am I smart or rather dumb? Can you say what I'll become?
Am I smart or rather dumb? Can you say what I'll become?
Am I nerdy? Am I cool?
Am I awful? Do I rule?
Am I great or do I stink?
Mirror, mirror by the sink.
Recorded text 15. Robert Frost used alliteration in his famous poem, Nothing Gold Can Stay. Listen and read the poem and notice the repetition of the sounds or alliterations. Can you find these examples of alliterations in this poem?
Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaves a flower, but only so an hour, then leaf subsides to leaf. So Eden sank to grief, so dawn goes down to clay, nothing gold can stay. Let's listen the poem once again.
Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold.
Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold.
Her early leaves a flower, but only so an hour.
Her early leaves a flower, but only so an hour.
Then leaf subsides to leaf,
Then leaf subsides to leaf,
so Eden sank to grief.
so Eden sank to grief.
So dawn goes down today,
So dawn goes down today,
nothing gold can stay.
nothing gold can stay.
Recorded text 16. Listen and read an interesting poem, which is actually a tongue twister.
Betty Botter by Mother Goose. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So she bought a bit of butter, better than her bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter. So it was better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Let's listen the poem once again.
Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter.
If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better.
So she bought a bit of butter, better than her bitter butter.
And she put it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter. So it was better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter.
Recorded text 17. Listen and read a simple poem titled My 5 Senses. As you listen to it, add appropriate words related to your 5 senses in the columns given in the book.
My 5 senses. I can see trees and grass, the sun and sky. I can taste chocolate ice cream, apple pie. I can hear music, laughter, words you said. I can smell perfume, flowers, baking bread. I can touch silk and velvet, a baby's skin. What a wonderful world I'm in. Let's listen the poem once again.
I can see trees and grass, the sun and sky.
I can taste chocolate ice cream, apple pie.
I can hear music, laughter, words you said.
I can smell perfume flowers, baking bread.
I can touch silk and velvet, a baby's skin.
What a wonderful world I'm in!
Recorded text 18. Towards the end of the book, we have another beautiful poem for you. Just relax, listen to the poem, and enjoy. You might be asked to find rhyme, alliteration, and imagery in this poem in your next assignment.
A Reminiscence by Annie Bronte. Yes, thou art gone and never more, thy sunny smile shall gladden me. But I may pass the old church door, and pass the floor that covers thee. May stand upon the cold damp stone, and think that frozen lies below the lightest heart that I have known, the kindest I shall ever know. Yet though I cannot see thee more, 'tis still a comfort to have seen. And though thy transient life is over, 'tis sweet to think that thou hast been. To think a soul so near divine, within a form so angel fair, united to a heart like thine, has gladdened once our humble sphere. Let's listen the poem once again.
Yes, thou art gone, and nevermore. Thy sunny smile shall gladden me. But I may pass the old church door, and pace the floor that covers thee. May stand upon the cold, damp stone, and think that frozen lies below the lightest heart that I have known, the kindest I shall ever know. Yet though I cannot see thee more, 'tis still a comfort to have seen. And though thy transient life is o'er, 'tis sweet to think that thou hast been. To think a soul so near divine, within a form so angel fair, united to a heart like thine, has gladdened once our humble sphere.
Course Coordinator Shagufta Siraj. Recording Engineers Ibrarul Hassan, Usman Pari. Non-Linear Editing Ibrarul Hassan. In Charge Engineer Nadeem Meman. Producer Malik Munir.
If you visit for the first time, then click the subscribe button and press bell icon so you get notification about every new video.